Alright, everybody. So this time we are reacting to why people are dropping ageis. We're going to find out why.
Hello everyone and welcome.
Also, we're eating harvest snaps, pea chips, green pea chips, and avocado right down here. We're literally using avocado with some other stuff as a dip. Pretty fire. No cap.
Welcome back to another discussion type video. If you've been following the competitive Smash Ultimate scene, you've likely already noticed top players have begun dropping Pyra and Mythra. Or, if not outright dropping, they are prioritizing other characters over them. So in this video, I just want to go over why that is. Not too long ago, I made a video discussing why aegis is difficult to play at the tippity top level. You can think of this video as a part 2 to that. Sort of. I think to start, I want to talk about consistency. Because consistency is the alpha and omega in any competitive gaming. When you are a competitor and you're looking to win, you want to pick the best characters, right? Characters with strong tools, a good recovery, combo game, advantage state, neutral, etc. etc. Take Rob, for example. Rob is one of the most picked characters in Bracket, and that's because they have a bit of everything, which makes them very consistent. Just like Steve, who is also a very popular pick. Wolf, Palutena, Snake are also characters I can think of. At the top level, players likely won't pick characters that have glaring flaws, because any character flaw can hinder their performance and make winning more difficult, unless they are compensated heavily in return, like balanced range and kill power in exchange for speed. Or Cloud. Just Cloud. This character is not okay nor mid. What I'm trying to say here is that Pyra and Mythra are consistent enough for top level play, currently. I don't want to beat a dead horse here, but the recovery really is that bad. The problem is, when one stray hit sends you off stage, there's a 50-50 chance your stock is gone. Sure, you have big subs with switching, but the issue is, aegis will always want to recover low. Then you have to keep in mind who to use for optimal edge snapping, and it's a whole deal. There's a reason why Sparga went back to Cloud, MKLeo went back to Joker/Byleth, and Cosmos. You're doing your best, buddy. I believe in you. But yeah, when missing a beat in gameplay is that punishing, I understand why people want to go to other characters. People, understandably so, just lose faith. And catching aegis up to the current meta is going to take time. Being only released 2 years ago, they have a lot more catching up to do than most characters in this game. Like, don't get me wrong, they're an overall stellar character. You have pretty much everything you'd ever want. However, it's very hard to justify putting time into a character that is this volatile and inconsistent. It simply isn't worth the time and effort when other characters exist that are easier to play and get results with. And from that perspective, I can definitely understand why top players want to return to the old and reliable. No idea if people are ready for this conversation, but I feel like Pyra and Mythra are pretty similar to Chrom. They have very comparable strengths and recovery. Excellent characters on stage, but as soon as they're off stage, it's often curtains. I've seen people also compare aegis to Melee Fox, who is also an impressive top tier with amazing tools. But with a subpar recovery, he can also just explode at any time, and that's what makes him fun to fight. And I dare say that's also why aegis can be fun to fight, but that's neither here nor there. There's also smaller factors that could lead people to switch off. Their out of shield game isn't the best. Yes, Mythra's up B and up smash are frame 10 and 9 respectively, but that isn't fast enough against most of the top tier's shield safety. Pyra has it even worse, her up B being the fastest move at frame 13. Unless you intentionally foresight, people can really wail on your shield for free a lot of the time. Which leads people to not wanting to shield, and would rather try avoiding attacks instead. And when Mythra's initial dash is as long as it is, it's easy to run into attacks when you were just trying to position yourself.
Wow, that lasted for a while.
Pyro has the opposite problem, which you can't run away. And if you have to back off, you have to do it very prematurely. Which is where you'd want to switch, but switching takes a whole half second to do, so it can be a bit committal sometimes. Another thing I want to touch on is Aegis' difficulty. I'd classify them as easy to pick up, hard to master type characters. Because Aegis as a whole, currently, is largely unoptimized. Yeah, certain parts are being pushed, like Advantage State and Foresight, but there's a lot more work to be done. Like using Pyra and Mythra in unexpected situations, and not just for their intended purpose. Actually going off stage for edge guards instead of defaulting to ledge trapping all the time. Or pushing Pyra generally because the only person who does that is Shuton. I think most people aren't comfortable with Pyra, whether she's being played or played against. But that's for a different video. I've said this before, and I'll say it again, but please experiment with this character. Switching back and forth is precisely what makes Aegis so good in theory. We need to make that in practice. That being said, I don't want to be all gloom and doom and say that Shuton is our final hope or anything, by the way. At the time of this video, he is 100% the best and most consistent Aegis player out there, so definitely study him. I'm choosing to believe that, until people get better with Aegis, they might not be as popular. At the very top level, by the way. I know Aegis is being played a ton everywhere else. Keep it up, guys. Aegis is nowhere near a dead character or anything. I know that people will keep pushing no matter what. I wholeheartedly believe in Pyra, Mythra, and their players. We'll get there, eventually. I've been wanting to talk about this topic for quite some time now, actually. Ever since Spargo moved away from Aegis, in fact. But now that more people seem to pivot away, I thought it was a good opportunity to bring it up proper. Again, I don't think Pyra and Mythra are in a bad spot, they just need more time to fully flourish in this meta. Goes without saying, but of course I believe in this character and what they can do. I try my utmost to push this character in every way I can, especially Pyra. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments
You want to know what I think? I think Young Link's the best character. I think that's going to be my spiel
for this video. I hope it was coherent somewhat.
Double
if
hit
you
forward aerial.
End, how about you boop the like button for me? Maybe.
Double hit back aerial. Best character ever.
In comments. Now wouldn't that be something? If you like this video and want to hear me talk more about Aegis, you can check out this video right here. I generally talk about top players' opinions on Aegis while weighing in my own at the same time. As previously mentioned, I also discuss difficulties while playing Aegis, and it's a grand old time. People seem to enjoy that one, so I hope you also Hello everyone, and welcome to a different kind of video.
Also, thanks for watching. That was going to be the end of that video. I can see what he's talking about though, like it makes sense. Because, yeah, I punish those, whenever they're off stage, bro, I'm going for it, bro. I'm going for a rope. I don't care if it's Pyra, I don't care. Like, I know that I can get them, and I can, if I'm good enough, when my tactician head can, like, calculate the timing of her reaching my fist as Mario, I'm going in, bro. I'm trying. Flag, spike, down spike. I don't care. I'm going for it. I'm going for it every time, bro. Even as Pichu, I don't care. Because I know if I get it right, that's the end of that character. That's the end of that stock right there. So, yeah, that's facts, bro. He's not lying. But I feel like there needs to that needs to be a thing though. Because if they were to patch that out, bro, she'd probably be the ultimate character for real. Like, no joking, because she's already pretty dang good already. The only thing is, she has a projectile. It's only her side B, and it's not very good. But, I mean, it's good. It's just not, like, spammable. Which is great. But if they made her recovery better, bro, I don't think anybody would win against her. Because she can go fast and do decent damage, or she can go slower and do extreme damage. We don't. That's already enough, bro. Even Zelda wasn't that good when she came out. You know, in Melee. So yeah, we need the nerf. We don't need the nerf. We just need her to not be amazing, like the best character in the game. So I'm glad that she does have that handicap, because we need that as people who are not up the utmost highest order of Super Smash Ultimate. We need that, bro. Otherwise, I'll be dying back to back. But yeah, thanks for watching, y'all. That's all I even had to say on that one. Deuces.